Good evening. I am Nkix.
I hit the wrong button and I'm a jerk.
And we are the Random Tangents, playing Fallout 76. Armor Search. Unstable Personalities.
Gonna deliver the mail.
Or whatever. I don't know. Let me see. Why am I... Oh, yeah. What's actually weighing me down at this point? Almost certainly this railway rifle, for one. And the junkie sickle.
Artisan's Corner has everything you need to make your next survival project a success.
I'm gonna be looking for marine armor stuff. And Mutant Slayer's handmade. Yep, that's weighing me down as well, for sure. That's only 1 pound.
Artisan's Corner is the place for creative hands-on learning. And the Wilderness Survival Experience is our most popular program yet.
Okay. Also today, we're going to be discussing some news in gaming. Though the only particular news I think we were both aware of was Bungie splitting from Activision. After
And also
Activision and Bungie both drove their own personal stock into the ground.
Well, it was mostly Activision.
You can say that, but
All clear. This sector is secure.
So Activision was extremely unsatisfied
you're
with the Am I still doing it?
Nope. Good.
Okay. So you can look at it in the sense of like the Forsaken DLC that was released for Destiny 2 was probably the quote-unquote best DLC that they had released. Now, Bungie was extremely happy with this, and the players were extremely happy with the DLC. However, Activision was very unhappy with it. Because it didn't make them like a crap ton of money, and it gave a crap ton of content. Did you just fall in the thing?
Yeah, and I think I might be stuck.
Oh, there you go. You're good.
Are you? Okay, you're not invisible.
Let's see here. I can drop all those bullets for you.
Okay.
Alrighty. Actually, here, let's do this first.
Interesting. I think something is loading, and I'm...
Confirm
There we
that there's
go.
a bag under my feet.
There's a bag under your feet.
Alright, you can have all of this if you want any of it. And you can have all of this.
I guess gears is the thing that this is going to hurt me on most, and screws. If you've got 10 screws, I would be happy to take them.
I've probably got 'em.
Something's outside dying.
Yeah, it's a scorch. It's dead.
Oh, and somehow I've gotten down to like next to no health.
Yeah,
I don't know what hit me again.
You're in pretty bad shape.
I need to go to a mine.
There you go.
I don't need these cores.
Yeah, so you can take what you want. You don't have to take all of it. Just you can have whatever you want out of that.
Alright, and if you can get me some screws, I can get you that fucking thing.
So my machine guns keep breaking for no reason.
I'm probably getting attacked.
No, they're
Maybe
not
someone
getting
like me
attacked.
came around.
No, like they were broken when I spawned in, and they weren't like that when I quit out. And I repaired them, turned around, they were broken again.
Weird.
Okay, said F10.
Yep. 10 will cover it.
I'm just gonna drop them to this paper bag that's already here.
Yeah, there's an idea.
What?
We could start like dropping like a bullshit paper bag that has like
That's-
nothing in it, and then come out
Exactly.
and then transfer stuff into it
Yeah. That's,
instead
that's
of
what
just
I
dropping all this. You didn't do that like a second ago. You did it just now.
That's what this was. That's what dropping the fusion cores and other crap was for. It was just.
Yeah, but you didn't
It's just
exit the
something-
menu and then come back. I think
Yeah, just
exiting
like-
the menu and coming back is a good idea.
Just like drop it in there and just be like, oh, is it there? Yeah, it's there. Okay.
Drop it like it's hot.
Okay, so you just built it in here. Great.
Yeah, well, you decide where to put it, not me. It's not my problem, sir. Oh, unyielding Raider right arm. That's a weight. Let's go sell that.
What does it mean outside
good.
playable area? What the heck is going on with this?
Sometimes you might be just too tall. And sometimes have to fuck around with it to make it not tall. Like, I can't place like a turret that's at my base right in the middle because it's just tall enough to be like, hey, stop that shit. Here, blood. It did not hurt. Oh, and I figured it out why the AP that my submachine gun uses is lower than the automatic rifle I've got. Turning something into automatic lowers AP cost, but because the SMG is always automatic, it doesn't care. So did you get a message from Xbox just now?
I did not.
Let's see what that's about. Ah, okay, game password suspended. I don't see why it's telling me about that now since I fixed that, but, you know, whatever. Maybe it unfixed itself?
You should trade your caps for some ammunition. The currency.
And my missile turret's broken again. See, this is
Knuckles. Not bad. Shotgun, sickle. I'll put that shit down.
You know, might still have a little bit of room, so might be able to place this down. Let's see here.
Wish you could also break down armor, that'd be great. Not armor, ammo.
You should know that the other bots in the
Braxo.
park are crazy. That's why I only trade with humans.
Budget has been exceeded. Budget needs to be bigger.
Did you come here for
Eh.
fun? Why not buy
It's really
tools
hard to
of
balance.
mayhem instead?
budget being bigger in a single-player game would be fine, but in a multiplayer game where your budget is directly related to how many missile turrets an enemy has to take out, hard to argue for and against.
Responder.
I mean, like they
Got
could
an
make
O
those.
mark
They can
with
make
the
like
egg
weapons
good
and stuff take up a
begin
lot more
I
space.
suppose it drew you here.
Or just have your own separate defense like space. This is the max amount of defense you can have.
That's a way to do it.
Like it can be all like low-grade turrets that'll break super easy, but because there's so many of them, there's no way they can shoot them all.
But then there's just a
Or you can do all the rockets. So
there's no
people can't
trade-off.
Can't get close.
Like the reason you have it set up this way is so that there's a trade-off for having a turret. The more turrets you have, the less space you have for, you know, building up a really tall or, you know, really hard to get through fucking thing. Yeah, you should
I mean, I guess-
probably move your base to somewhere that actually spawns high-level enemies.
Man, I'm fine with being here.
Like if you put your base near the golf course, that'd be pretty good.
No. Screw that place.
It's a really good place.
Screw
And
that place
specifically,
hard.
I'm only like it puts you close to the Enclave vendor and the White Springs vendor. It has lots of legendary enemies. The only real downside would be like when people fucking drop a bomb there.
You know, I'm happy with where I'm at and I'm staying here.
I'm just pointing out that, you know, you're higher level than this place.
You know, I don't care about being in an area that's to my level. You know how much I care about playing this game? Not that much. Anyhow, we never finished talking about like Destiny and all that. Anyhow, like I was saying, like Activision's motto is like they want to make like as much money as they possibly can. So they like to go down like the microtransaction route and releasing small amounts of content for a large amount of money.
Yeah. I was actually considering getting Black Ops 4.
Yeah,
Just because well, here's the thing. The blackout mode for the fucking thing is pretty universally praised. The only thing that you could complain about right now about it is just that they did add microtransactions into the game later,
Yep.
which is a little silly, and then took out the campaign. The campaign modes for Call of Duty games were some of my favorite parts of it.
Yeah, I really liked
multiplayer's
campaign
fun.
Call of Duty. That was always like that was my thing.
But if you did want to
That guy doesn't
play
have any cap anymore.
if you did want to play a fucking battle royale again, the battle royale for Black Ops is hard to beat. That's why, and also zombies. You can play zombies.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not interested in zombies at all.
All right, well at least the Blackout. I like zombies, but Blackout.
Oh, missed that shot. Missed that shot too. And you're over there. What the heck? Is there a blowfly? Disease blood bug. Alright, equipment up Molotov, because I'm getting tired of this.
All right, Lifestyle magazine. I think this thing has screws.
And they're all dead.
Alright, we'll get back to it. I need to go to the bathroom, which is why I kind of paused it originally. But
Oh, okay. It's just me and you, everyone. Too bad I can't actually potentially see if anyone's there because it's all on Kix's end. And, I mean, I could get on like Twitch or something like that and see if anyone's in chat, but it means potentially going still long enough for this game to register. Oh, hey, you're standing still for far too long. Well, guess what? We're kicking you.
Alright. Back.
Welcome back. That was quick.
Yeah. Why do I still have these combat shotguns? I was pretty sure I sold these. Wait, maybe I found more. Never mind.
Quite possibly.
It's actually really good while the vendor still has caps. You just sell them weapons instead of breaking them down.
Yeah, if you don't need them to break down for stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point, I don't really need any of that, so just selling them off is really eating into the amount of money I have to find from items. Hilarious.
Responders set up this trading post. I wish they had put it
And that's a
anywhere
discussion.
else.
Heavy sledgehammer? Okay.
Boom in the head. But yeah. Yeah, because they like to go down the make as much money for as little work as possible route. Like that's what's really made me hate like video games here the past little bit is the fact that like everything wants to go to this microtransaction like RNG bull crap to try to encourage everyone to just spend money instead of either spend money or spend an egregious amount of time playing the game.
I kind of get that.
Yeah, I'm just
I think it's mostly just to push you into microtransactions. And while some people may not find any problem with microtransactions, I am heavily opposed to them.
oh yeah, I hate it. I hate it with fire and passion. Why can't I kill this bug? It literally won't die. Like I shot it a billion times and it won't die. There we go. Literally had to get right next to it. Broken game.
There's a messenger event. Not a whole lot of events going on in the map right now for whatever reason.
A fusion core. I don't need fusion cores.
Protest march.
But yeah, it seems like one thing I have to say, it seems like people are finally getting like sick and tired of this microtransaction bullcrap that everyone's trying to pull.
No one liked it at the beginning.
Yeah, but I'm saying like everyone was just like still letting it happen. They weren't just 100% like up in arms, like just done with this kind of like deal. Like what I did, as soon as I saw it happening, I'm like, guys, no. This is nowhere near the answer. Stop trying to do this. This is just going to piss people off. And that's what happened. It was this guy again. I spawned back in. That's why. Crap. That's why all the enemies are back.
Okay. Well, I left.
All right. It's Super Slash time.
Okay.
So,
they've always had some level of microtransactions. It's not.
Yeah.
It's definitely not new.
It's
Like
not
people
new, but
hated it, like even before like fucking Blizzard started doing it.
like, Blizzard wasn't super bad on it, is the thing. Like, they weren't super
No.
terrible on it.
It's pretty
Like,
bad, especially when
it's
they
pretty
used to
bad,
give you duplicates
yes.
all the time.
Yeah, that was the issue, was like the fact that their setup was crap. Now,
No, their setup was
Like-
a microtransaction setup.
but it wasn't as bad as some others. Like, a really case in point, like one of the biggest reasons why I was so pissed off at Halo 5 was everything was lost behind RNG. It was all RNG, and there was so much crap put into the system to where it basically forces you into having to buy the rec packs in order to actually get what you're wanting, and you're still not guaranteed because it's RNG. And it's just
Once again,
It
it's
was-
a microtransaction setup.
so yeah, exactly. No, but it's worse. Like, for the fact that there's thousands of things to get, and it's all random, not guaranteed. So that was like that made me so angry, because like I kept looking. I'm like, man, I would love to have that scout helmet, but that scout helmet is a legendary item, which means it's going to be impossible for me to get normally, and it's basically wanting me to spend like thousands of dollars to try and unlock it.
It's
Unlock
only
it,
like
not even
$1,000.
guaranteed.
And with the Halo thing, it guaranteed a new permanent item every time. It may be a very similar permanent item to all the shit you already have, but it's still a new one.
Yeah, but the likelihoods of me getting what I was wanting, it was like literally non-existent. It was just even worse. It's like, if you didn't have time to play the game and you came back to it like a few months later, they had added in more crap,
Yeah.
which is exactly what happened to me. Is I lost interest for a while. I didn't want to play it because I got frustrated and angry with the system, and the gameplay wasn't, it just bored me after a while, and I just got tired of it. So I moved on to other stuff. Then I finally came back a few months later, and like 100 things have been added into the rec system. I'm like, so now there's even less of a chance. I played it a little bit. I got a bunch of crap. Like, specifically, why do we need 10 versions of a freaking Scout Hog and Mongoose? They all don't do anything different, those two things. A Scout Hog and a Mongoose do absolutely nothing different in all its different versions, other than look different, and the Oni Hogs having a little bit more health. That's it. It just means it's less likely to go boom. Okay.
It's a microtransaction system.
That was a big explosion. What just happened?
Look, the Halo 5 isn't even the worst microtransaction
Are cars
system
blowing up
I'm
over there?
aware of. No. Nowhere near you. But Halo...
I've got flashes of light.
I can tell you that the Halo 5 is not the worst microtransaction system I'm even aware of. The worst one that I'm aware of is the microtransactions that you find in Japanese MMORPGs.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I'm over here, like, still and like, there's constantly a large nuclear explosion, like, flashes happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just constantly happening. But yeah, and it just, but I couldn't even stand to play it long enough to attempt to get the stuff I wanted, and it drove me away from it. And the more stuff they put in made it more impossible for me to get it. And like I think with Overwatch,
I had the same situation as you, but I don't think I
don't-
felt as strongly about it as you. The thing I
I think
wanted
it's
was also legendary.
I think the main issue is the fact that like I wanted to play the game more than you did, and I wanted to enjoy it. But
I played it plenty when it came
literally-
out.
yeah, I know, but I wanted to keep playing it more, but I kept having the issue of it falling into the pay-to-win category because people that were just throwing money at it were getting all of these high-tier crap, or people that were lucky enough to get like high-tier stuff were getting it, you know, early on, and I was literally getting nothing. I went 4 months where my highest rec was a Banshee.
I had some pretty cool.
That was
And
my
even with
highest
the shit
rec.
I didn't have, I had some, good enough stuff that I wasn't bothered by it. If they
Like
decide to drop
everything-
their really sweet ass wreck on this match, I'm just gonna focus on them and ruin their day.
I mean, my best wreck I had unlocked was literally a level 5 wreck. That was the best thing I had. And I was constantly going against people that were using Oni Goss Hogs and Oni Tanks and all sorts of crap like that. To the point where it's just like, I spawned, I tried to do something about it, and couldn't do anything because I didn't have weapons to deal with it. I didn't have vehicles to deal with it. It was just impossible for me at that point, which ruined the game because it was unbalanced. And then, like I
Yeah,
said,
but
just
you would
more
have other
crap kept
people on
getting-
your team that would have that stuff to deal with it, though.
and it seemed to not happen.
I had better stuff than you. I was able to deal with it. But then again,
Yeah.
I spend money.
Yeah, you spent money on it. Exactly. I didn't do that because I wasn't giving it from day one when I saw that shit. I was like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not giving them money for a game that was incomplete when it first came out, and then literally almost completely forces you into paying money to get stuff. No, I'm not doing it. I see what's happening, and I completely object to it.
That's stupid.
I mean, at least with Halo 4 system, you just had to play, and eventually you'd unlock all the armor. You just had to take that time. The nice thing was, is once you got to a certain level, you got to pick like what specialization you wanted to go down in order to unlock said armor. while
Yeah,
doing that whole
hated that whole
specialization
thing.
thing. Well, I thought that was kind of stupid. I at least liked the fact that you could pick what area to go down so you could get that armor.
So here's my problem with the specialization thing from 4. It meant that if you didn't play as much as other people and you decided to join in late, you were fucked in multiplayer. Because the specialization armor also gave bonuses. So that meant that people that had been playing the game longer, or just played more, win. Not just on skill or anything like that, just have a competitive advantage, and that was annoying.
Well, they had the mods. It wasn't the armor itself. It was the mods that came with it.
It still added bonuses to the character because they got to the point where they had that access to the specializations, and I didn't.
Yeah. But trust me, there was plenty of stuff in like Halo 4 that was broken. I wasn't saying that like the multiplayer was like the best thing or like how it was all set up. I was saying specifically having it to where just by playing through, you got to pick your specialization that you wanted to go down. Like if you wanted that armor, all you had to do was pick that specialization. Boom, you got that armor. Just by playing and leveling up, gaining the experience, you get that armor. So that's perfectly fine. Reach is set up to where, you know, like certain stuff unlocks at a certain level, and then you have credits to buy the armor. Okay. I didn't like the fact that some of the like really good stuff was like either insanely expensive to the point to where you literally couldn't buy anything else by the time it unlocked. You literally would have just gotten 1,000,000 credits by the time it unlocked, and then you can buy that one thing. Or you can buy the stuff that you want as it unlocks, which is what I ended up doing, because I didn't care about the inclement weather or any of that crap.
Yeah, that was stupid too.
Yeah. I thought some of it was kind of cool. Like, I thought the inclement weather thing looked cool. The heart death thing was funny.
I like the heart death.
grunt birthday, the grunt birthday death. Yeah, I think you had that on your character all the time.
Yep. Once I got it, I didn't get anything else.
Yeah, the grunt birthday death thing was pretty good. I loved that. I thought that was great.
Excellent. I don't have any disease cures.
I was just never and for once you're out of luck. I'm out of disease cures. I burned all mine. I got into a fight with a bunch of diseased ghouls, and like literally they were diseasing me every time I cured myself. All of a sudden, hey, guess what? More ghouls! Smack! And you now have radworms. I just cured that. I literally just freaking cured that.
Right, so why am I overweight?
But, yeah, so here's something I'm doing right now. I'm staring at the spreads and served pie out of this porta dinner. Or a porta diner, or whatever. And, while I'm talking, so this is working. Eventually I'll get one of these. I can stare and try this for no freaking reason. Let's eat my soups here. Oh, and... Okay. And activate. But yeah, no, I like the setup of like being able to like have access to any of the stuff you want to try to get. You just have to save up for it. That's perfectly fine. But like constantly making everything, oh, you might get it or you might not. You might open your first ret pack and get all the armor that you wanted. And that's not happening though. That is statistically impossible.
It's not statistically impossible, it's statistically unlikely.
Yeah, no, it's statistically improbable. It means it's so close to not happening, it might as well not happen. Ever.
That's not what
And it
improbable
won't.
means. Virtually impossible is what is the phrasing you're looking for, and I don't think it was. The gold packs had a higher chance of getting better gear. They wouldn't give you the shitty stuff. So it's still
well,
not
it gives you
0.
It gives you a range. It gives you a range.
Your
Is what it
service,
does.
ma'am.
And if you just bought the silver packs a whole bunch, then you would eventually get the good stuff from silver packs anyway.
It was still always a crap show. It was just, there's too much crap in there. There were too many variants that were pointless, and not to mention the, like, I hated the fact that it's like, oh, so I get to pick my armor set, and then a helmet, and then a visor. 3 things. I get to pick 3 things. We were able to do more than this in Halo Reach. We were able to do more than this in Halo 3.
It was lame. I'm not gonna deny that.
And protect.
Like, there was a lot about Halo 5 that just absolutely just turned me off. To the point to where I will not pre-order Halo 6. I will not do it at this point.
I'm not gonna fucking buy it.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm also not gonna do it for Halo Infinity. I don't even know what that crap's gonna be at this point. It sounds like it's supposed to be like something that's going on like the Ark.
May I be of assistance?
And obviously deals with Master Chief because we see the 117 on the back of the helmet. So, I mean, I don't know what's going on, but
Like, 343 is ridiculous. I'm not really all that interested in playing it again unless it's the best game in existence.
And protect.
343 is bad at story. Just hands down.
I liked Halo 4's story.
Halo 4 was ridiculous.
At least Halo 4 had a story.
Halo 3 had a story too, and so did Reach.
Simply, you are a new member of this Spartan team. You encounter what the heck? This poor diner stopped barking. What?
Nuclear protection on a
Why?
budget.
No! No! No!
Thanks for
I'm
choosing
gonna smack it with my super sledge. Work darn you. There. All I had to do was smack it with my super sledge a couple times. It starts working. Thank you, Fonz. You taught me well.
Alright, time to go to Harper's Ferry. If you want to teleport over to me, you can check
Yeah,
to
that
see if
might
the
actually be a
handmade
good idea.
plans are
I'm just gonna
there.
go ahead and hit this one more time, see if possibly I get this pie, and I don't, and I'm gonna go sell this to Chad.
Anyway, Destiny decided to split up their story into DLC, and I think that was far worse than any of the other companies.
Now, I don't know if that was necessarily Bungie's decision.
I don't know, honestly, but I
Or that
doubt
was
it would be
Activision's.
just because Bungie has thus far until Destiny worked very hard on putting story into the game. And then they essentially split up on disc content almost into DLC, and like gutted the story so much that there basically wasn't any, and initial release.
Yeah. Alright, you at Harper's Ferry?
Not right now. Right now I'm in my home.
Oh, okay.
I've got a.
I'm gonna run to my base and hold up in there for a minute because I need to run to the restroom.
Alright. I can craft up a level 50 Garb of Mysteries. Suddenly naked.
Hey, so remember that issue I was talking about? All my stuff's broken again.
Interesting. Maybe something about where your home is fucking it up.
No, I've never had this happen before.
Okay. Welcome to it happening now.
This is freaking stupid.
This night vision thing is pretty interesting.
Like at this point, I about want to quit out. Ah, crap! I fall. Dang it. About at this point, I want to quit out and like see if it stops doing it by coming back in.
Alright, that's a fair plan. I got Dictol. A ton of purified water. Take some of
Alright,
this
so I'm
stuff
gonna run to
out.
the bathroom. I'll be back in just a minute.
Alright. Default music's pretty nice. Bowie knife. Black powder pistol. Caliber balls. Bunch of them. Tongs. Ooh, to a rocket ship. Sweetness. Talking about these display cases or something? I guess these would be it. Anything? Guess not. This must be the display cases that I was reading about, though.
You should take on your survival.
Alright, I'm back.
Your own
I'm
hands.
back.
Stop
I started to instinctively shut my door. You at Harper's Ferry?
Yep. I'm actually at
Right.
Wallace, but I don't think it's going to take you right here. Ooh, a Saltron Blade electrified mod.
Nice.
Barbed flaming pitchfork. How the fuck is that supposed to work?
Freedom means freedom.
I would
Controlled by
assume that there's a
some
flamethrower
controlled
on a
authority.
pitchfork.
Cryolator recoil compensating stock. I guess there are cryolator mods.
Yeah, something doesn't make sense.
Assault rifle vision.
You
Cushion
Oh.
green.
Federal
And
regulations
there
keep
is
you
backlash in
safe,
like the
does
the Call of
is
Duty
seize
community because of like
power
where they have now
fear of
introduced
grabs.
microtransactions because they waited until after all the review period.
Yeah.
So like after all the review periods were over and they've locked in their target audience and the people that are going to be playing this are going to be playing this, and then boom, here's microtransactions. Ha 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 ha! We got you,
Yeah,
suckers.
They're not necessary or anything. And most of the complaints on it were mostly just about
What the heck was that sound?
glitchiness. I don't know.
Need
Gunfire?
supplies
No,
or
that was a different
here
sound. It's a
or
sound I've not heard before. It's like a weird, almost sci-fi-like noise.
I don't know, man.
But you're invisible on my screen.
Weird.
and apparently about 3 feet tall.
You looking to buy? Everything
beer hat.
is tax-free.
Okay, I heard that again.
You purchase from me, you won't regret it. And if you do, no refunds.
But yeah, so it's microtransactions. I hate that whole bull crap. But so it seems like there's beginning to be a bigger backlash of people like not wanting to stand for it, like not even like this just shouldn't be a game model. This shouldn't be a model whatsoever at all anymore. Shooting going on.
Okay. There's a building on the right-hand side of the destroyed city if you're facing the vendor bot location. While another can sometimes be found up near a destroyed rail car. In both cases, the plans will be in destroyed display cases, so make sure to check them all just in case. So you can do some jumping,
territory now.
server jumping to find them,
Government
which I may do.
interference here.
Try to close this out.
Well,
I need to find
here,
these
let me,
goddamn plans.
Let me drop these. See if you, I got stuff here.
Oh, you bought something or something?
No, bag under my feet.
Yes.
See if any of these you need.
You know, if you did the thing where you back out and then start dropping them in, I'd be able to see that as you're putting them in.
Yeah, but I'd have to go through. Back out, back up, retransfer. I'm just dropping a couple things. Like if I have to drop a crap ton of stuff, yeah, sure, that'd be fine. Just a couple of things. Yeah. But yeah, it seems like people are starting to revolt against it more now. So, cranberry jam recipe inside of this old destroyed oven. I apparently already have it. Do you need it?
I think I've got it as well.
I'm gonna drop it right here on this wall,
Okay.
just in case.
Ooh! Triple legendary gold.
Let me help. Let me help. Where is it?
Over here. Come back, ghouls.
Where you
You
go?
can't hide. Right on this side.
There we go.
Ghoul Slayer's radium rifle.
Stetson's combat
Executioner's
armor right on.
multi-purpose axe.
Hunter's leather chest piece.
So that's pretty useless.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh, that's ridiculous. Executioner's multi-purpose axe. Let me read all the stuff that's on this thing.
Ooh.
Plus 50% more damage while your target is below 40 health. Reflects 50% of melee damage back while blocking. 90% reduced weight.
Dang.
Yeah. That stuff could be on a better weapon, but that's still pretty good.
I mean, if you're somebody with a melee build, that right there is pretty good.
I was gonna move some of my stuff over to strength, take off a point from intelligence, and maybe take off the points I've got in charisma. I'm not sure. I need food.
I've got some. You stay
The
there,
Ghoul
I'll-
Slayer Radium Rifle is probably the most useless thing I've ever seen, though.
Yeah, that's
Like a Ghoul Slayer fucking gamma thing.
yeah. I got one of those in Fallout 4, and it pissed me off. All right, bag under me.
Yep.
All right, allow me to just go ahead and back up so I can start dropping things in.
Oh, I thought you were done.
No. I don't even know quartz flower stain, but where did that come from?
Yeah, I got 5 of those dropped in my inventory as well. I'm not sure what they do. I dropped them, but maybe they are for something. Motherfucker.
Okay, here you go. You can have all this.
All of what?
Did you take?
Yeah, I don't see anything now.
If all that stuff's going out of my inventory, son of a bitch. This is. Oh my god. Because you took everything out of it. And I was throwing the stuff back in. The freaking bag disappeared and all the crap's gone.
I didn't know that would happen. I thought you were just dropping it back on the ground
It's-
again.
No, that's why I told you to wait.
After I'd already picked it up. Kind of too late to wait. It already happened. Like
That's
telling
a
me
lot
to
of
wait,
shit
don't
I
kill
just
Hitler.
dropped.
Hitler's already dead, man.
That's also not funny. Oh great! More ghouls. Oh look, I'm diseased.
Freedom means freedom not controlled by some central authority.
Suffering from starvation.
I gave you food. How are you suffering from starvation?
All I got was the fucking Blanco thing.
Alright, come over here to me. That's what tell me.
And I got parasites.
Well, there's nothing I can do about that.
Yes, I know. What is weighing me down right now? Oh, probably the whole bunch of 50 caliber balls.
have a mutation right now. Bird
What
bones,
is it?
-4 strength. Oh god,
That'd be pretty good for me.
that's pretty bad for me.
Yeah, if you use any melee weapons, yeah, that'd be pretty awful.
Yeah, and also it like reduces my carry weight severely. That's why suddenly, that's why suddenly I was overweight.
Yeah, for me, it's not suddenly.
Red worms take 50% more radiation damage. Okay, that's not bad. Counteract that for the most part.
What's up?
And I'm just gonna fast travel to Tuga. What's Toga?
Okay, I was about to do that.
Eh, well, you can just fast travel onto me now.
I suppose. I need to figure out what I'm going to do about hell's weighing me down. I break stuff down and not put it up. Oh yeah, junk.
I was gonna say there's that, there's junk, and then like there might be like the armor on you.
Now
Like the legendary
the
stuff
armor
I
on
picked up.
just weapons. I sold them. Not both of them. I still got the Executioner's multi-purpose axe. It's 0.4 pounds and it is fairly good. Start getting strength. I think it'll be a good weapon. Can't. I'll just walk back to my base, I guess. It's not that far.
Wow, perfectly preserved Salisbury steak.
Actually, it's probably.
Oh my god. This guy freaking brought in robots. Thank you. That freaking vodka, I'm gonna go ahead and drink it.
Alright, so yeah, that was a significant portion of the weight.
Stupid iBot. Yeah, it seems to be like more and more and more companies are starting to move away the whole microtransaction thing, and
I'm not
hopefully
so sure about that. I think Activision says like all their games from now on will have microtransactions, and it's Activision
that's-
Blizzard,
well,
so
that's Activision, so you know. And Blizzard's like trying to figure out like what they're going to be doing. They're actually, did you know they're actually paying people to choose to leave?
what do you mean? Like buying people
They
out?
will literally, they will
that's-
literally pay you a year's salary to just go ahead and quit.
That's one way to do it, I guess. Holy shit! What the hell?
What?
Anyway, Activision Blizzard's the same company now, so there's no difference. It spawned like a whole bunch of ghouls in one pile, like merged into each other. Fucking hell.
I'm just gonna creep this person out. Just gonna sit and wait.
C-U-S. Government cannot be trusted. Live free or die.
Oh, I have a hunting rifle 50 caliber receiver.
Yeah, I've already got that.
I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it.
50 caliber receiver isn't all that good. You'd want one of the ones there's like 50 caliber and something else. Oh, what enemies are nearby?
Oh, it's level 40. That'll come in handy pretty soon. Might actually hold on to that.
There we go. This night vision perk is kind of weird. In some cases, there's enough light outside that it actually makes it too bright, and that's silly. It's like it's handling night vision by raising the gamma.
There's a level 92 guy that's wanted at drop site V9.
Yeah, you've probably got good ass legendaries.
That's terrible. But yeah, it's gaming industry looking rough. Stuff being done I don't agree with, but hopefully people are gonna stand up against it and keep it from continuing.
I doubt it. Oh yeah, that's what I was modifying. Add a bayonet to the stupid dragon.
Why a bayonet?
Because I have
Oh,
it,
you hate it.
and but basically the only mod you can put on it. The bayoneted the dragon.
Well, my machine gun still to be functioning. Still, they appear to still be functioning. Let's see how long that lasts.
Oh yeah, I need a level 50 combat rifle. Go take care of that.
Oh, I've got one of those. Do you want?
Sure.
Yeah, come to me. Actually, I can
just
come
go
to
get
you.
it.
Where you at?
And if you're still down there, then that's god damn it. It
Ugh.
crashed.
Just now told me that you're broadcasting on Twitch. Does that mean that the thing...
It pauses whenever you're not in the game. So we're good.
Oh, okay. Did it stop broadcasting and start back up?
It did not restart the broadcast, it just paused it for a second. Like the screen
Okay.
goes to that weird robots or whatever just watching TV for a second.
Yeah. We are currently experiencing technical issues. Kind of screen.
Well, it's more like we'll be back.
Yeah, I've got a level 50 rifle here if you want it.
Or you
Yeah.
have to buy it. Okay.
It's in my inventory.
Well, yeah. Actually, if you can bring that to me, because I'm going to need to come back here anyway. Yeah, I should go get some Mothman eggs. Get some more caps. You know, it's funny. We assumed the charisma would affect sale price. Other than the perks that specifically affect sale price, it doesn't. So my ability
Really?
to sell Mothman eggs is exactly the same as Staz's.
Hmm.
Which I happen to be looking at a picture of me and Staz on my mail
On your
character.
screen. Oh,
We
does
took a
all
picture-
the
couple pictures
images
at
like
Watoga.
come together?
Correct.
Huh.
Because
I didn't know that
it's
was-
in a
I didn't know it was
it's
all
not
one
character
gallery.
specific.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Come on, house. Where the fuck are you? There we go. Wish you could change the light color. Wish it wasn't green.
Yeah. Trust me, I wish I could change my HUD color and all that crap too.
The HUD color's fine. It's like basic white. Just the light color.
But I always changed mine to a like teal.
You should change it to like a dark blue.
Surprised you didn't make yours like a light purple.
No. It's because I like purple does not mean I like being surrounded by purple.
Whatever you say, Grimace.
I have no purple clothing. Not even a very small amount of purple clothing. I have literally no purple clothing at the moment.
I'm surprised by that.
Oh, you can turn pacifist mode back on. I thought that you couldn't do that. Interesting. I used to have one purple shirt. I do not have that shirt.
Yeah, screw it. I'm curious.
I curious?
What happens if I try to swim to the other side? Wow.
Swim to the other side, huh?
No, you literally make it to the bank. And then there's just an invisible wall.
Hmm. 92. Where are you?
I'm still at Cannon Park. I was at my base. I never traveled. I was waiting to make sure that you were in. Oh hey, there's a safe here.
I thought you were still at Watauga.
Oh no, see, I told you I went to my base, remember?
No, I did not. That's why I'm surprised. You hear the surprise in my voice? Why are you there?
Because I did everything in Watoga. Alright, I'm gonna fast travel to you.
Did you go to the Brotherhood of Steel, vendor? Do you know where it is?
No,
You haven't done everything in Watoga, sir.
and don't care. Once again, like I said before, do you know how much I care about playing this game? It's almost non-existent.
I really don't see your problem with the game. Mostly, it's fine.
Everything's through holotapes. I can't hardly stick with the story because I can't hear the holotapes.
It's really no
And,
different than someone standing there and staring blankly at you while telling you the story instead.
I can hear when people are actually talking in the game. So.
That sounds like you haven't turned out the audio enough.
Where the heck are you at now?
In your base.
Son of a taint! What time is it? Okay, it's
9 o'clock.
after 9. This will almost definitely be an early one. I'm pretty tired today. I did not sleep well last night and had to get up early and go to work. I gotta do it again tomorrow, so...
I haven't really slept today either. Oh, you're
Here
here.
I go.
Well, what's that testing? I was not able to keep you out of your house.
Alright, so, we'll actually do this because this is more important.
Well, slightly. I can go find a level 50 combat rifle.
See if there's anything else here I want to give you. I don't think I picked up anything else.
Got a 13 buff out on you? This seems like too much.
Here you go.
Okay.
And would you like some of that buff out?
No,
No? Okay.
not really. Just why 13?
Just because, like, I keep it at around 10 just in case I, like, ever run into, like, a moment where it's like, you know, you need to get somewhere quick and you're overweight. Pop buff out, pop buff test. Pop your, wait, no, it's just pop buff tat. Pop the buff tats and whiskey, and if you've got grilled rat stag and mole rat chunks, just go to town. All the extra strength all of a sudden. Because buff tats will give you a 15 carry weight. You get plus 20 from the rat stag, plus 5 from the mole rat chunks, and plus 10 from the whiskey. Or is, yeah, I think it's plus 10 from whiskey. Yeah, you get plus 10 from whiskey. Drink!
Well tamed. I wonder if people forgot about that particular buff.
What does that even do? I forget.
I think it's an XP buff.
AP regen plus 25. That was something to do with AP. Yeah, so it's just AP regen. The well rested is the one that's experience buff.
I thought they were both experience buffs.
No. Alright, it's time to make some changes. Alright, light. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna scrap this. Scrap. Scrap. I'm just gonna right now. Move you as well.
Oh.
Let's see here. You are gonna go here. Let's see here. Let's put the Vim over this right here. Yeah.
Stop having them called like the giant ass names that they have. Consensus violence. Distinguished guests. Death blossoms. It's an event. I don't think I've seen that one.
Alright, do I have enough to make my lamp that I wanted to make? Hooray! I made my lamp.
Yeah?
I can see. Oh, that's horrific.
Terrible.
Uh.
You're not even saying what's horrible. Oh shit. Party got fucked. Excellent. There we go.
Still there?
Yeah. My Xbox party started connecting. Makes me wonder if these server issues are maybe related to some kind of internet issue with Xbox.
Maybe. I never till just now.
No, we've had other problems. At first I thought it had something to do with my Xbox, and then I started talking to you guys about it, and you guys mentioned you were having similar issues. I guess you don't remember that conversation too well.
Eh? Yeah, with that, I'm pretty much done with Fallout for today.
Okay.
Probably the week.
Well, I'm gonna be getting hammered tomorrow, so I guess we will be back next week.
Hopefully.
I still don't get why she's so interested in that. Like, I mentioned to her that, you know, after I got home, I drank the rest of that bottle, and she was like, "You can do it in my house." Like, all right, fine. Go to your house next time and get drunk there.
Maybe she wants to be. Maybe she wants to be drunk with people.
I think she was upset that I didn't drink at her house, because if I had drunk more at her house, I would have been stuck at her house. I think that's her goal.
Yeah, maybe. She wants to spend time with her brother.
Yeah, I can spend time with her, you know, all day, every day. It's not specifically what I think her goal is. I think she wants to be stuck somewhere for some reason.
That's getting creepy sounding.
I don't know. How's that creepy? Well, I guess if you were saying, like, sinisterly stuck somewhere.
Yeah. It's just like, no, she wants you there, drunk, incapacitated, can't leave. Like, this is almost sounding like we're getting into misery territory. No, you can't leave, Sean. Ah, my leg.
Man, I should put a guitar down here with the piano.
Oh, what? Like I've got?
Yes. I was hoping you'd get on the guitar when I was playing the piano, but you didn't.
Oh, I'd already done that. Like the last time that you DC'd, I literally climbed into the bed, got the well rested, and then popped straight over to the guitar.
Yep. I'm gonna come do this consensus violence thing. If you haven't quit out, maybe we can do this before you get off.
I'm done. Like 70, I got disconnected, and I saw that like the party wasn't wanting to connect. I'm like, well, I'm probably losing internet or something right now, so I just quit it out of 76.
There's only one way to fix the incorrect census tally: murder.
And we somehow have far less census applicants than what there are people. Let's make that number correct. Go kill people.
Ooh, ultralight built marine armor chest. It's definitely something I want. Oh, we haven't gotten the chance. Wait, I think we did talk about that. Never mind.
What?
The new Louis C.K. set.
Lowering expectation values.
Yeah,
Human
we.
I knew you wouldn't call it a set,
Raptor
but
and
you know,
me
the-
all talked about it.
Citizen.
Yeah.
By authority
I've listened to it a couple
granted
times
under
now.
Section
I really like it.
5A,
I just wish I would have been able to pay for it.
7.2 of the Patriotic Patriots of America True Patriotism
What? You didn't
Act.
pay for
You
it?
are drafted to assist the census. You shall assist the tallying of life forms error of human life
See if Stas
forms
is on.
error of living human life forms.
I think he would have
error
joined us
of
if he were, but let's
citizens
check.
in the designated
He
area.
usually does.
One moment, please. Querying.
Come on.
Primary directives. Database.
Fucking census
error.
taker. I
Removing
don't- This is the
free
longest fucking
activity
thing that I've heard of
subroutine.
the Protectron say ever.
Warning. Current census tally contains non-human
Uh.
citizens. Operational
Non-human
parameter.
citizens.
Removing
Okay.
previously
Let's see here.
tallied entity.
Oh crap! Yeah, Kingdom Hearts
Disallowed.
3 comes out real soon,
Exception.
doesn't it?
Entity has
Soon-ish, sure.
expired.
I think it's.
I saw a
next
picture where Donald Duck was
week.
holding a gun.
Please improvise
What?
solution. Remove non-human
I
citizens.
saw a picture of Donald Duck
tallied
holding a gun.
by forceful
That's new. Part
expiration.
of that's confusing.
Citizen volunteers be advised. Our current objective: prepare census tally by forceful expiration of non-human citizens.
I think it's broken. Or maybe it's because I killed the enemies I'm supposed to be killing here. There we go. Meet the census taker.
Oh wait, it's the 29th? I thought that was coming out on like the 13th or something like that. Or the 16th.
Approach.
I thought it was coming out last year.
Law-abiding citizens
Oh
will
snap.
not be harmed.
Crackle and pop.
Nah, just snap. No one likes crackle and pop.
What? They get me too'd? Oh, I've already got apparently this ultralight
Turns out-
marine chest.
Turns out that they were the Cosbys of the cereal world.
I think Cosby might be the Cosby of the cereal world. You think he hasn't repped some kind of cereal? Because he was repping in, like, New Coke and pudding. You know, my favorite, one of my favorite Nick Cosby facts was that he thought about suing Coca-Cola for ruining its reputation.
When?
For a new Coke.
But I mean, when?
That would have been the 1980s.
Okay.
It was a stupid fact before the the scandal and the the people coming forward. It's even better now.
I mean, it's really stupid, but
Well, it's not. No, it's fucking hilarious. It ruined reputations, sued Coca-Cola because of new Coke, and people didn't like the taste. You're a rapist. Hell, I bet Coca-Cola has a case.
not that they would get anything out of it at this point.
I think he still has money.
Not
Part of the
really.
scandal made you think he doesn't have money.
He's got some. He doesn't really have that much.
It was a criminal case, not civil. They didn't take his money.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he didn't have like he doesn't have a lot of money.
He's got to be a multimillionaire. He was a TV personality for like 3 decades. How would he not have any money?
You know how quickly people can burn through money?
I mean, you could just burn the whole pile, Batman style. I doubt he did that.
Like a Jew in an oil drum.
I'm not really known for oil. This is the longest 5 minutes of all time. God damn. They're not even sending that many, like, ghouls at me.
Wow, I got to the
citizens.
fossil sewers really freaking quick.
Why wouldn't you recognize ghouls as humans? If they're still human-shaped, they're just wrinkly. Do you think old people don't exist either? Old people are non-human citizens. Message brought to you by the Random Tangents.
Yeah! Oh god!
So what are you doing now?
Dead cells.
Dead cells? Okay. One way.
Thank you, citizens.
Excellent.
Census correction applied. Shutting
Census
down.
corrected.
To perform for the analytics. Hatching.
Item reward. 3 stem packs. Cranberry meatball grinder. Cranberry relish. You know what? That cranberry meatball grinder sounds really tasty. I want to have one of those right now. Grinder, of course, being another word for sandwich.
Yeah, I know what a grinder is.
Okay. Just letting you and the audience know if there is one.
Oh, yeah, sorry. 1,000 gold. For that crappy fire.
Military duct tape. That still kills me.
What?
There's no such thing as military grade duct tape.
I mean, duct tape is military duct tape.
You know, I asked my Marine buddy. Well, I think he volunteered this information because he was the one that told me that military grade duct tape was a ridiculous thing to call anything. Because military grade duct tape is just Gorilla Glue tape. definitely better than regular duct tape, but it's just Gorilla Glue tape. Scorched ledger. Oh, the scorched say shit? How did I never notice that?
The what?
The scorched says things.
Yeah.
Like right before I killed this one, it said what?
Yeah. Yeah, they do say stuff.
Should have just been raiders. Stupid fucking. Then the raiders could have been dressed as like ski people. That would have been awesome. But no,
Yeah.
I had to do this instead.
Yeah, no, trust me. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff that I hate about 76, and it's not all just stupid.
It's just some story decisions. That's the only problem I have. They could have done this so much better. And if
I
they
think
hadn't
that's a
made
big
it
part
like,
of what I hate about it, because it's just there. I can't help but feel like there isn't actually a story.
and there's plenty of story in it. I will still say that some of the stuff I've read, which plenty of the story in the previous Fallout games was reading as well, was pretty powerful. And before Fallout 4, every response that you had was unvoiced. So unless you read it like some kind of maniac, like out loud, it was all reading. It was actually annoying that they decided to voice the character because they didn't bother coming up with the witty responses that they had in the previous games. Like, the conversation in Fallout New Vegas that you have with your own brain is some of the best, like, content that there's ever been.
With your own brain, what?
Yeah. My favorite part of any game that I've ever played is Fallout New Vegas, Old World Blues. I've never had so many legitimate laughs that didn't take away from the overall story. Ever. The only thing that's anything close was a Bard's Tale from Xbox and PlayStation 2. And A Bard's Tale was almost explicitly a comedy game. The Old World Blues was just a funny DLC within New Vegas that was fucking amazing. So, I do still want to get the New Vegas so that you can experience all of that. But the intro is, like, you go to Old World Blues because you're, like, summoned there. You hear this radio broadcast that's, like, telling you to come. Or I think, actually, you go to, like, what are those outdoor movie theaters called? Drive-in? And there's this fucking thing that, like, takes you to the Old World Blues site.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get there, because you're human, they lobotomize you and remove some of your other organs as well. So, like your spine and liver, I think.
Well, that sounds horrible.
And your brain. So, but because of the stuff that they put in your body, your brain still has wireless connection to your head. So, you're still able to function like normal. God damn it. How the fuck am I stuck in the ground like this? Excellent. No, your heart, your brain, and your spine are removed. Those are the three things. Heart, brain, and spine. And the whole quest line for the DLC is trying to recover your brain. As well as your other organs, but the brain most of all. Since you can't eat without it or something. I can't remember. I don't think you can leave the DLC once you've started it. It also has some of my favorite things in the game, like the sneaky suit.
Oh god.
Big Mountain is basically a research facility for the military where they just create different projects. The lobotomization was one of them. Motherfucker. So yeah, but it's standard practice at Big Mountain to lobotomize everyone. So they lobotomize you the moment you show up. And they start freaking out that you're still able to function normally. Because everybody else that's lobotomized at the location is fucking insane. And that's the main enemy type in the Big Mountain. Lobotomites. But the sneaky suit is my favorite part of the entire game. Where they decided to try to steal the Chinese stealth suit idea and improve it. So it adds like stealth bonuses to your stats. And it's similar to another armor set that you can find in Fallout 3. Where it will talks, and will help you. I think if you get low health, it will administer a stim pack.
Ah,
and
darn
says
it,
a whole
I
bunch of
got
fun
that
stuff.
freaking achievement. Sorry.
Because of the stealth suit, like the sneaky suit alone, kind of makes me want to go back and play through the entire game again. Motherfucker. I'm near a fucking... There's a level 65 sword piece over there. Excellent. Alright, thank God. Decided to fuck off. Utaga Shopping Plaza. Oh, wait, I'm over encumbered still. Motherfucker.
The freaking rolling bombs keep killing stuff.
Oh man, I'm doing insane damage to this fucking thing. Haha, Scorch Beasts are actually worth it for me to kill, because they can't fucking see me.
Ow.
That's amazing. I got an experimental Merv from that.
Oh crap, am I actually out of health? Oh man, I'm out of health. That's bad.
Bet the experimental Merv is worth money. I'm hoping.
You know what? That's worth.
If I can go around and just, like, basically one-clip these Scorch Beasts by sneak attacking them, that's pretty amazing. And also kind of stupid, if you think about it. Other than the Scorched Queen, it's like the most powerful enemy in the game, and I can one-clip the fucking thing, as long as it isn't able to see me. I'm killing a boss, Deathclaw, fighting with this stupid rad roach, and somehow not killing it. Alright, that was done. These enemies are too easy. Like, the only thing that's any challenge is people, because the people are so broken that it's just unfair.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why they made these things so easy. That could also be my build, too. Because I'm constantly sneaking and impossible to see. I'm getting a whole bunch of sneak attacks off, and, you know, never get hit. The only time I get fucked is when I can't sneak. Like during events, or if I'm caught immediately.
Cam's online. He's probably gonna play Red Dead, which means he's probably not gonna talk to us.
Welcome to Watoga, city of the future. Hi there. Welcome to
I wonder if there's why all these robots are hostile in this city.
I don't know. Ooh, a shovel. Yeah, it's weaker than this broadsword, but it's worth it. I love the description for the shovel in Dead Cells. Anything's a weapon if you swing it hard enough.
Not an M16. You swing it hard enough, it just breaks. Fucker's made of plastic.
Hi there, citizen. Super Duper Mart. You'll find a famous on the finest food.
We are the Brotherhood.
Yeah, it's ridiculous that they went away from weapons being sturdy.
Please see our helpful
In
audience
command.
staff if you need anything at all. Welcome to Super Duper Mart, the future of grocery stores.
Yeah, the Merv is pretty sweet for selling. 66 caps. Also got a railway rifle that I'm probably going to break down. Suppressed refined assault rifle that I'm definitely selling. Good chunk of cash right there. Regular multi-purpose axe, which I should break down. Tesla rifle charging shotgun barrel. Alright.
Jesus.
Sounds pretty awesome. I haven't found a Tesla rifle yet, but sounds pretty good.
I think Ditzy has one.
Yeah, he did. 3-9.
Let's see here.
Okay.
Yeah, brutality's gonna make that better. And there's the death.
I mean, is it stupid to wonder why there's lead inside the robots? Like, is lead
No.
some kind of part of electronics
I mean-
that I'm unaware of?
Not that I know of, but I mean, you can think of it as either being like part of like how they're built, or it could be. Because I mean,
Maybe they're still using lead paint.
yeah, that's a possibility.
Because I think the paint in this game does give you a good chunk of lead, which I thought is kind of weird. Paint doesn't have lead in it anymore. We made that change like a couple decades ago. In this reality, did they not do that? Asian seafood. I think it's the first time I've seen that.
Oh, I've gotten it tons of times.
How many Gauss rifles have you found?
Ready to
None.
exchange items.
Actually, no,
Incorrect.
I've-
You found one.
No, I've found 2 or 3. I haven't found very many is the correct answer. Oh yeah,
I just
Mr.
broke
Wizard,
down getting
unlimited
lunch,
power.
Ooh, negative 80% camp move cost.
That's not terrible.
No, it's not. Right now, my cost to move a camp, I think, is like $40.
Wow, I died in the first area. Jesus.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
Now
the worst.
displaying
I got, like-
current stock.
Like, fuster clucked hard.
Wow. This thing is selling a legendary weapon. It's not good enough for me to... Ooh!
Oh yes, give
It's
me the
also
shovel.
selling a... It's selling the dragon.
Ready to initiate
Ooh.
trading.
It's a level 45 one. Excellent. Ah, it's also selling a short ultrasight laser pistol.
How can I assist you
Ooh.
today?
Oh,
Doesn't seem
Ah.
to be...
it's a greed shield. Ugh.
It's good or bad? I don't understand.
It's good. Yeah, I'm taking it. I'm sorry, Frostblast. I love you, but
Ready to
I have the
exchange
ability to combine
items.
a greed shield with a shovel.
Displaying current stock.
I'm not going to the sewers, especially not this
Deathclaw
fast.
Gauntlet Extra Claw mod? Interesting.
That's the one that makes it a 3 claw, so it does a lot more
Ready
damage.
to initiate trading.
Spiked Rocket Heavy Sledgehammer mod. Oh, you want the dragon you gave me?
What is it?
The dragon. Fires 4 50 caliber balls at once.
What level is
For
it?
me, currently does like 35.
No.
Sure. I mean, it's still a ridiculous weapon. It does 311 per ball. So in total does like 12,000 or 1,200 shot.
I'm good.
Well, in the act of breaking down the dragon I currently had, I now am able to put large bayonets on them without needing to buy the mod.
Ow! Jesus, that almost killed me in one shot. All the more reason why I'm just done with 76.
So, I guess sort of for Christmas, I got this, what are they called? Stovetop oven? What's the little tiny oven? Toaster oven.
Toaster oven. I was getting ready to say stovetop is like it's an actual oven.
No, I did not get a full-sized oven while living in an apartment complex for Christmas. No, I was talking about like tabletop oven, but I couldn't think of the other word. Toaster oven. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, toaster oven. Yeah, Mom got one too for Christmas.
I cooked a ham slab. Turned out pretty good.
Oh, yeah. No, toaster ovens are the best. Like, I always told Mom, I always told her, and I also told my sister whenever me and her went Christmas shopping one year, we were looking around, and we were going through a JCPenney's, and they had toaster ovens sitting out, and I just looked at her, I'm like, "You have one of these?" She's like, "Nah." I'm like, "You should have one of these because it's like an oven but smaller, so it's more energy efficient and does almost any job you could possibly need it to do, but
Heats
faster.
up quicker. You can cook anything in
it's
it.
cheaper. It's cheaper. It's faster. You can cook just about anything you do for a normal oven in. I mean,
Stop. Ready to initiate trading. How can I assist you today? Ready to exchange items.
Hey, no, I'll take that one instead.
Now
Boom.
displaying current stock.
And that. Care on that one.
Ready.
Oh, the marine
to
chest
Marine,
piece, that's why.
initiate trading.
Way down.
Alright, first area completely done. 23 cells from the first area. That's actually pretty good. Last one I only got 13. That's good enough for right now.
Got 7 of these Mr. Fuzzy tokens. I think we haven't checked yet. I wanted to see if we're able to give those to Staz, so we can
Yeah, I
try
think we
to
can.
help him farm up.
Well, I've
Get
got
the,
quite a
fucking head.
few already, so if he wants the stuff,
Sure, he does.
it's almost 10 o'clock.
Yep. Getting there.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty sleepy.
How can I assist you today?
Ah, darn, there's a thing right there.
Ready to exchange items.
Ow.
Warning. Hostiles in area. Order has prevailed.
Heh!
Alright, let's pick up the shit. Alright.
Oh, come on. I harmlessly passed through that freaking thing.
is still overweight. I don't get this. Oh yeah, glowing meat's heavy as shit, that's why.
Yeah, glowing meat is heavy. Which I find to be
I have
weird.
dysentery. Well, maybe it has to be heavy enough to have nutrition value. If you have to eat this much meat or to eat something.
Hello, students. Watoga High School is here for you. Watoga High.
Warning.
That's a nutcracker. Too bad it's actually it's legendary. It's wonderful, but too bad it's crap.
Thank you, self-repair.
To me, it's better.
Hey, look, a newsstand. Thought about putting a newsstand outside my house just for you.
Super Duper Mart is where you will find amazing deals on the
I
finest.
mean, there wouldn't be for me, nothing for me to deliver, not unless it's a.
Please for Super Duper deals. Welcome.
You run out of supplies.
Unless it's actually a, you
Might
know,
as well mark yourself
Welcome to
a
Super Duper
high
Mart.
mailbox. There we go.
Of grocery stores.
So they've got the combat shotgun plans, which I don't really need, but it's nice to know where they are, I guess. Treated lining, Brotherhood of Steel Under Armor. Cool. Resistant lining, Marine Under Armor. Alright. But I don't have enough money, so. So I'll go do AWOL armaments. Get some of these higher level events out of the way and see what they're like. The only one that I've done down here for this times, the one with me and Staz, somehow we failed like right at the end. Like literally the last Scorch Beast was dead. There was like maybe 2 more minutes on the clock and we lost. Because apparently it broke and we forgot.
Wow.
There's too much going on. It's like some of these events like basically require 4 people to be able to cover it, you know, the whole thing. Which I guess is fine. But that's annoying. Defend against waves of robots. Alright, I'm gonna be right back.
Attention patriotic citizens. This is Sergeant Gutsy ABA-1. A United States Army convoy has been attacked. Send authorities and able-bodied individuals to the Roscoe Research Facility.
Unlocked a photo thing.
ABA-1 out. Citizens, our convoy was en route securing a prototype robotic armament when we were attacked by protesters, hippies, and saboteurs. These
We were attacked by protesters, hippies, and saboteurs.
and must be recovered before they fall into enemy hands. Use the button in the truck to activate the emergency recall beacon. Be quick about it. I don't have much time left before I need to power down again. The bots are wandering the nearby countryside.
Well, I'm officially out. I cannot receive taking any more damage, or else I'm probably gonna die.
They are extremely dangerous. Now, form a defensive perimeter, wait here until they're running. I'm shutting down to preserve power and prevent my internal processors from further frying themselves. Carry on without me. This is your moment to show them Sam what you've got. Good luck.
You gotta be kidding me. I don't remember Gutsy's having ballistic guns before. And the amount of damage that they fucking do is ridiculous.
Huh? I actually made it through the tunnel this time to the ramparts. And it's 10:01.
Yep.
I want to spend the soul, but cells, not souls. I've got.
Cells, whatever.
Okay, that was actually a pretty good upgrade.
It's actually not too hard.
And we're 22 after parry. Alright. Good night, buddy.
Good night. He's been Dirk. interesting. Yeah, well, armaments is not bad if it gives you a 3-star legendary every time. And frozen. Are you now? I must make me the strongest super mutant, huh? That's right. Smash or not to smash? That is the question. There we go. There we go. Son of a bitch. Quad missile launcher. Are you now? Thanks for the loose screws, buddy boy. You kidding? This quest requires my lockpicking. Do I even have lockpicking right now? What was I looking for? Perception. First. Or is it agility? Worse. I think it's perception. Need the other level of Mr. Sandman. You read a gunslinger for that.
Going to be a good fight. This not game, human. We win, you die.
Oh yeah? Get the fuck back here. Oh, these little mini miscellaneous quests. Stomp. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Oh, someone's house. Okay. This is another forward operating base. Fire base. Okay. Interesting. Well, 5 caps is 5 caps, I guess. These fuckers in their power armor. Weird. I'm not even sure what things I was addicted to, but glad that's fixed. It's weighing me down here. Still not yet. Six. Get these down to nice even numbers. Oh, the fucking missiles. I'm an idiot. Fucking things. No, I'm gonna see if I can. No, I can't put this on. Goddamn missiles. Interesting. Urban operative. Let me see. Did I actually have some? Did I buy the marine power armor? Yes, I did.
Alright, let's see what I can do with it. So pocketed may give me some extra weights, whereas this will give me extra AP. I think the extra AP will end up being the better option. Oh wait, yeah, I think I've got a new stash. That is an end table. There you go. And oh, interesting. I'm right at the budget then. It looks like I'm not. I should still be able to build like one thing. Bone chimes. What are these bone chimes supposed to do exactly? Well, going to Harper's Ferry. Check for plans, I suppose. And I think if the plans aren't here, it's going to call it for me, because then I'm going to start just server hopping to try to get these. I really want them. I really need to break down marine power armor, or not power armor, marine armor pretty often, so that I can get the fucking, how about no Apache Overlord? So I can get the shadowed version, I guess. For sure it has a shadowed option. Interesting. Am I in the same server I was in before? Alright. Well, that will call it for me. I've been in Kicks. I was earlier playing with Dirk. And we will catch y'all next week. Peace.